Hi, I'm Matt Williamson here with Yardbarker to talk to you about the Detroit Lions. And I got to admit, and some of this is because I'm not real fond of the rest of the division, I am highly intrigued with Detroit right now. And it starts with Matthew Stafford. I mean, he's been perennially underrated throughout his career, but he was one of the very best quarterbacks in football last year before his back injury. I mean, and that's not an exaggeration, one of the very best. And then after drafting DeAndre Swift and a pair of guards, and I think TJ Hawkinson is ready to explode. This is now a complete offense, and it seems like it's going somewhat under the radar. I mean, it could be one of the best overall units in the league next year. And frankly, it kind of was before Stafford got hurt, and it's better now on paper at least. So there are no obvious weaknesses on this side of the ball, and I think Detroit should be able to move the ball consistently through the air and on the ground, giving them some balance. The Lions' time of possession numbers were really poor last year. But again, a lot of that's because Stafford wasn't on the field for much of the year. I also think Kenny Golladay is a huge breakout candidate with Stafford returning and showed that last year, obviously. There's tons of talent there. But the defense is a different story. You know, the Lions' 7 interceptions tied for fewest in the league. I mean, that's bound to go up, but they shipped out Darius Slay, so they're going to have a lot of new starters in the secondary, which could be good, and highlighted obviously by Jeff Okudah, third overall pick. He's a phenomenal prospect. They also added Desmond Trufant and Daron Harmon. Both have had success in this league. And last year, even though they signed Trey Flowers to huge money, their pass rush just didn't improve. But actually, I mean, it may have been the worst pass rush period in football last year, and they didn't add a lot in terms of pass rushers. But like the Patriots, where Matt Patricia obviously came from, Detroit's defense is set up in a way to get pressure mostly via blitz. So maybe it does improve a little with an improved secondary. There's a trickle-down effect there. Still, the Lions allowed 16 or 15 more sacks than they created last year. That needs to change. They also allowed a half yard more per play on defense than the offense was able to muster throughout the entire season. A half yard is an awful lot. But obviously, much of that had to do with the quarterback's ineptitude once Stafford was lost, too. So they're going to have to put up points, and I think they will. The Lions don't face a particularly daunting schedule in 2020, though, and are one of my favorite surprise teams. And by no means am I claiming the Lions the favorite in the NFC North. But at their long Vegas odds, this is a bet I'd be really tempted to put a couple bucks down myself. So thanks so much. I am Matt Williamson with Yardbarker. Take care.